Hi, Phil, and I'm joined now by the team behind The Sandman, which people are very excited about. I cannot tell you the amount of talk there is just among the EW staff about this. I want to start with Neil because this is obviously this is not the first time someone has tried to adapt The Sandman. It has been an ongoing thing. Why do you feel like this one finally worked?
I've watched over 30 years of car crashes as people have tried to turn Sandman, which was 2,000 pages of story initially, now it's 3,000 pages of story, into a 2-hour film and failed miserably. Sure. I think one of the things that we did that was really clever was not try and turn it into a 2-hour film and actually just let it breathe. Our first 10 episodes take you through the first 16 episodes of the comic. And we did it with love, we did it with respect, and we did it going, the comic really worked really well and people have loved it and millions upon millions of people have read it, so why don't we make one of those? Yeah. So that really is the big difference. Yeah.
Well, Alan, I want to go to you then, because speaking of, people have failed over the years. What made you want to step in and take this on?
I wanted to do it out of pure love and awe for the book and for the characters, and because I wanted to work with Neil. And I knew that Neil was going to come on in some capacity. I had no idea that we would be seeing and speaking with each other every single day, for the most part, and that we would be so on the same wavelength about every creative decision. I can't even think of one where we were out of step with one another, and it was so much less lonely. Every decision was made with the creator of these characters, and everybody on this panel can sort of attest that, we were all sort of vibrating on the same frequency, and always had Neil there to guide us and inspire us, and so it was a labor of love for me.
Yeah. Who among our actors was the biggest Sandman fan before this? This guy? You're getting a head. You're getting a head nod.
No, I mean I genuinely am. It's a piece of literature that is so spectacularly important to me. I care about it so much. I come to playing this part first and foremost as a fan.
Sure. What was it like to have Neil there when you're crafting the titular character to really pull on? Did you have a lot of conversation?
It's extraordinary because it's the first thing you feel when you know that you're going to be taking this on is a sense of fear, and as Alan said, loneliness. But the thing beyond anything that made me feel safe was that Neil was so important in the decision-making process of me being a part of it, and then knowing that wherever he was in the world, he was bearing witness to the work we were making every single day and every single fragment of it, and that whatever he felt and needed was filtered through to me, and that was a blessing and a privilege.
Yeah. Well, we do have a very large group here, so I do want to go around and just do a quick kind of character breakdown. What pulled you in? What made you want to be a part of this?
Oh, okay.
No pressure.
Okay. Character breakdown and okay.
Sorry, but you could just. Who are you playing? Let's do that. Great.
Yes, I'm Rose Walker. I play Rose Walker, and I am a regular person, who ends up getting caught up in the huge world of the dreaming and all of these amazing and scary circumstances, and all whilst trying to find my brother, and just develop a sense of stability, which is very hard when you've got the Sandman there.
Sure.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm Gwendolyn, and I play Lucifer Morningstar, which I'm absolutely thrilled to play. I was so delighted when Alan and Neil came to me and said that they wanted me to play this part, because I've found actually nothing I enjoy more than being evil.
I do love the character description. Just the fact that the word elegant is used to describe Lucifer.
Of course.
Is incredible. I love it. It's pretty great. Kirby?
Hi, I'm Kirby. I play Death of the Endless, Dream's older sister. And yeah, I was a huge Sandman fan, and I think that was obviously, like Tom said, it was my honor to play this role, but also I felt like gave me such a head start because having read the comics, I sort of knew what I was stepping into, or what I hoped to step into.
Sure.
And yeah, I'm very, very glad to be part of this dysfunctional family.
Yeah. Again, a character with, like, the fact that Death is described as sensible. I'm just like, I love, it feels like everything's throwing a little loop. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Vivian. I play Lucienne, head librarian of the Dreaming. What are you laughing at?
Head librarian.
Head librarian. Dream's companion, loyal to a fault. But she loves him. Yeah, when I got this role, I wasn't as familiar. I'd heard of Sandman, but I wasn't as familiar. And it's been amazing because I feel like a kid again, because I've stepped into this world, discovered the comics, and part of this, have heard Audible. We've got these amazing, incredible versions of this work. How lucky are we? That, you know, we have it there, the original source, then we have now this version, and then you can also listen to Audible and have it imagined. I just think it's so rich and wonderful, and I'm so excited, and I just, as you can see, you know, I love it so much.
You're welcome. I was like, you've given us a brief, but if you want to say anything else.
I mean, I'm Tom. I play Morpheus,
Yeah.
Dream, the king of dreams, the prince of stories, the Oneiromancer. I could go on. Okay, the one thing I do want to say is that one of the reasons I was so excited to do it was the idea that Alan was going to realize the things that we dreamt about when we read these books, that we were going to step into a world that we could touch and feel, and I could face and feel the breath of the characters that I had loved so much, and to step into the dreaming, to step into my castle, my throne room, to be in this world that for me is a Narnia and a Middle-earth and every great piece of fantasy extended beyond any imagination. That was the most thrilling thing.
Yeah. Amazing.
Peace.
All right. Let's come down to the couch, Patton.
Hi, I'm Patton. I play Matthew the Raven. Dream of the Endless always has a raven. Although he has just lost his, so I am a replacement. I kind of play the guy that's running to catch up with this world. Everyone else is used to all the dimensions and craziness, and I'm just it's almost like I feel like I'm the voice of the viewer. And you know, I've been to Sandman. I stood in line for 3 hours back in 1992 to get my Season of Mist hardcover signed at Comics Experience. And so watching how they both adapted this world, but then there are also panels as a fan that you want to see meticulously recreated, and they did that. Yeah. And especially talking to Morgan and Vivian and Gwendolyn about these practical sets that they built and how it kind of changes your performance. I watched that as I was doing the voiceover. I would watch these scenes and go, they must be having a blast on these sets. It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mason, and I play Desire of the Endless, younger sibling to Dream, all the way back there.
All right.
And Death. where are you? Help. God, I was a big fan of this comic as well, and I found out that it was being made while I was in production on another project, and I was like very delirious at 4 a.m. in New Zealand, kind of like losing my mind in quarantine because they took everything very seriously. Sure. And I was just like, I think I'm going to tweet Neil and see if Desire's been cast yet. And I sent a message, I was like, hey, you have no reason to know me, but have you found this person? And that sort of started the conversation around doing the show, which was really very cool, and I'm very honored that that sort of was my introduction to everything, and it has just been the gift that keeps on giving ever since.
Thanks, Twitter.
Thank you.
Neil's Twitter is in trouble.
The stocks will go up.
Yeah. The
But
number of
it's an
tweets you are
absolute
about
joy.
to get.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of casting from now on. People are going to be like,
You did the clever thing. Instead of just going, hey, cast me as Desire, you asked, has Desire been cast yet? And the other half of your tweet, which was really important, was, who is the casting director? So I'm like, oh, this is actually a real person reaching out. And I told you who the casting director was.
Yeah.
And also quietly checked out a few of your videos and sent them over to Alan, saying I think we may have found Desire. But,
Wow.
Amazing.
Well, I'm a Russian bot, and I'm so excited that they still cast me. I mean, it's a huge step up, so I'm very excited. Yeah.
Amazing. All right, let's keep it rolling.
I'm Boyd, and I play the Corinthian, who's a character that I interpreted that had a sort of second lease on life that felt like he'd been in prison for a long period of time, so now he's running amok out in the world, trying to just get everything out of life as he can. And we only had the dollhouse to really draw from, but it was really a great way that Alan and Neil were allowed to let him recreate this in a way, and we found out that this is a person that you want to invite into your home, and that's the mistake you made. And, but I didn't really have a chance to get excited because I think I auditioned 6 months, and then I didn't hear anything for a long time. So that's when I understood, okay, wow, this must be a really, really important project because they've been trying to make it for 30 years. So what's another 6 months?
Right. Yeah. All right, last but not least.
I'm Jenna. Not Joanna. I'm playing Joanna Constantine. Exorcist, occult, adventurist for hire. And backing what everyone said, it was just, I feel like, the visual landscape of this world and stepping into Neil's imagination and seeing those images, that visual landscape is just so unique. So it felt very exciting to be a part, and also to explore the kind of meeting of minds between Dream and Constantine was a lot of fun.
Yeah, amazing. All right. Thank you guys for stopping through.
We did it.
You did it. For everybody else, stay tuned to EW.com for our Comic-Con needs.
Bye.